Well, little question, but this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rangers come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, that's fabulous. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he got a little eager knowing what's at stake, so I hope a few strong words, Peter, can settle him down.
Alexander-Arnold taking charge of the dead ball. And so we have the first set piece of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Gnabry. Gnabry, he's found a way through. Played into the middle. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Rangers have got it back and they'll have another go. He's going for goal! Ball's out once more. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Mbappe going full tilt down the left. He's looking to set free a runner. Messi.
Look, movement creates...
Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Gnabry is eyeing up his options in the middle. Up he goes! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he can clear it away. And it's Belletti. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Liverpool have reclaimed it. Messi. Kane. Danger averted for now. He's had a fair... Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, this looks sharp. He could be in here. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Alexander-Arnold. He's got a side of goal. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gnabry clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hernandez makes the interception. Marquinhos. Mbappe
has been indicated.
Messi. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe is in a really good position now. Great chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
On our club's FM
So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 32. Coming on the field is
And we are underway again.
Beckham.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And here's the chance to counter.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He gets big. There's a goal! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Rangers penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Attendance for this match was 71,550.
The pass is intercepted. Your impressions? Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's one-on-one. Shot a goal. He scores. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Upamecano. Rangers perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pass is just off target. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Pedri. Belletti. Gnabry. Gently done. And claimed it back swiftly. Gnabry in acres of space out wide.
Gnabry really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Out for a throw. And the volley. They want to be quick to recover this. Has a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Showing great feet there. Time and again they are repelled. That looks a cracking ball. Great ball, and he's in here. That's going to go a long way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Chance here to counter. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the...
Rangers take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And we have our very first corner. Ronaldo with the clearance. Hernandez makes the interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. DiMarco. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. Messi. And it's Messi. And that could set him on his... Kane put it away! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Koundé clears it away. And here's Messi. Great challenge, time to perfection. Rangers are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He is through here. Aimed in towards the centre.
Rangers clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Gnabry clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices, deal with the man or deal with the space.
Koundé does really well there, he is strong. Rangers are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Cristiano Ronaldo. Disasi cuts it out. Rodri. Hernandez. Looking tidy in possession here. Can he get onto this? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Pass is just off target. That'll be a corner. Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! In he goes again! Big moment! Massive goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution for Argentina, number 24, Messi.
And the second half gets underway.
Coming on the
Rangers
field,
can really
number
do with some
14,
bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Neymar. Koundé. That's the corner kick. So, third corner of the game. Torres! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Rangers do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And here's Gnabry. Chance for the header! And he hits the net! Rangers back on level terms! Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, super ball!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's gone loose. Rangers needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Koundé, Rodri. Rangers do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's shifting through the gears here. Gnabry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Big header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared without complication. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Torres. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. He's beaten Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now it's Gnabry. Gnabry. Nunez! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Looking for the run. Now it's Gnabry. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, smashing header! Another fruitless header.
Rangers might just feel they're onto something here, despite not putting that away, you know.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field is number 5, Figo.
Interesting ball.
Substitution in progress. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
In with the challenge. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Great feat, that.
3-all. And that will be it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without
and
a doubt,
welcome
it is
to
the week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to get it clear. That's been cut out, well played. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the look of this guy, Son, who's been on the European scene since his teens and has evolved into a player who's tactically indispensable. And his pace and how good he is in positive transitions makes him perfect for a counter-attacking team.
I'm thinking the same. It's Bale! You've got to be quick to recover this. Beckham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Torres. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Fernando Torres must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
That has been knocked clear.
Rangers really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Belletti clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing.
He rises! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
So it is still 0-0. Oh, well played. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Gnabry. Beckham. Could try cutting inside here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, he's been caught napping. And now they can spring out of defence. Fernando Torres, he's had a shot! Belletti. It's Gnabry. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in plenty of space here. He's in space and looking for options. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Belletti.
You can never be short of runners.
Goes in for the header! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one.
And a quick
Any
reminder
strong
today,
opinions on the
everybody,
first
to
half?
make sure
Rangers
to put any
can
liquor
add
in the
a little
bins
more
provided.
variation to their
Thank you
attack.
for your
They've developed a
cooperation.
right-sided bias with much of the same service into the box.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're just terrific header. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Lizarazu gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Ronaldinho.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gnabry. Lizarazu cuts out the pass. And here's a player who has defined the generation. Messi running with the ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's an excellent interception. It's a throw-in. And here's Bale. Shot could be on. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Belletti.
Substitution.
Rangers have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit.
And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Perisic. The fullback is in acres of space here. He's got tall. He's scored! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So we have the first goal.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not much time now for anything fresh. Hits one! And that's another chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
And that is a little undercooked. And through to the goalkeeper. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Rangers have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Now it's Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Quality ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Can he finish? Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration.
Ah, he's given it away. That's really well cleared. Pedri, he's looking for the runner here. Defending of the desperate variety. Belletti. And it's Beckham.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to get it clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Played back in. Mbappe tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Rangers really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, what a climb! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Marquinhos. No way through. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Now it's Gnabry. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Now this could be a chance. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
Beckham. Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And smartly reclaimed. And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. How would you review the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good ball over the top. Well, there's the clearance. Beckham. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has sent him sprawling. And they're back on the ball again. Some really good ball movement. He's got the shot away! Goal! Rangers! And the comeback is complete.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Rangers take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Oh, that's fabulous.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Well, that's an inviting ball. Now that's well seen too. Davids. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Darwin.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
David Villa. Well, he's ended up in no man's land.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
David Villa.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Gnabry. And it's Belletti. Gnabry. He rises! They've scored! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Superb timing to generate that power. Threw a really strong net behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt, it is the
and
week's
welcome
most
to today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Rangers! And it's Rangers who take the lead.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi. And the shot! And he hits the net. 2, and we've barely begun here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bastoni cuts out the pass. And it's Gnabry. This might be a Rangers counter-attack.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Great chance! And he's following up! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Rangers with the corner, they're first. Big header! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A case now of complete control. Camavinga. He's away. Williams! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's Gnabry. Well seen. Saw that coming. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Beckham. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Messi. Valverde. That's Valverde. Davids can get it clear. Rodri. Davids. It's Belletti. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Williams. Iñaki Williams puts his foot on the gas. Davids. Belletti.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bastoni makes the interception. Camavinga. And that's been intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Just a quick announcement, we would like to
This
inform
looks
you that
well and truly
CCTV is
sewn
now
up
in
already,
operation
Peter,
for your
but
safety.
please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Rangers 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we are back on the way. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And yes, it's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So is this the start of a comeback? And it's Gnabry. There will be a throw-in. Bastoni. Rodri. Camavinga. Beckham. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Iñaki Williams. Valverde. A real chance if he can get through. And the finish!
The attendance for this match was 70,987. Substitution in progress.
Now it's Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Rangers are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Beckham. He's in space and looking for options.
Gnabry really added the width there.
Oh, smashing header! It's in! And they are pulling clear
The
here.
goal scorer!
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Williams! And again, he sorted that out terrifically. Davids, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Iñaki Williams.
Williams really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's their second corner of the game. He rises! It's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Shot could be on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Davids. Beckham. Looking for the runner. That is a great pick out.
Minutes added time.
And Beckham! Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Beckham. So that's it. It is all over. Rangers can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
Hello, attendees.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Belletti. And here's Canabry. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And we have our very first corner. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi, he's shifting through the gears here. He is just caressing the ball. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gnabry looking to get on the end of this. Belletti. And here's Gnabry. That is lovely. Belletti is wide and looking to get onto this. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Still goalless. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Smoothly does it. And it's Gnabry.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, well played. Davis. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Rangers! And it's Rangers who take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Rangers have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And here's a player who has defined a generation.
Rangers really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Roberto Carlos. That's a little off target. Cruyff.
There will be 1
Out
minute
to the
added
right.
time.
And it's Gnabry. Gnabry. And he's managed to get free. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Rangers, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. Has a goal! Danger averted for now. Cruyff. Davis. Has a shot! Beckham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's found him in space! Gets the shot away!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos. And here's Mbappe. And it's Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Match was 71,649.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Mbappe. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now, what about a counter-attack? He can run onto that. Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Gnabry. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until...
Roberto Carlos!
Substitution on the field. Number 32.
Rangers choosing to make the first change.
Coming on the field. Number 4. David Villa. Number 10. Ivan Perisic.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rangers are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Now it's Perisic. And he's gone looking for safety. Rangers have got it back and they'll have another go. Vinicius Junior. Haaland. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Cleared away and smartly reclaimed. Now it's Perisic. Perisic providing an outlet on that flank.
2 added minutes.
Koundé tries to clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Nunez!
Nunez really
And time is up. Rangers have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
ओए यो क्या हो जुत्नुपर्छ अहिले एकछिनमा आहा आज नजुत्ने नजुत्ने आज नजुत्ने ल आज नजुत्ने हेर के भा जितेका जिते के साह्रो मजा छ यस्तो त हुँदैन अरे भाई साहब यो क्या हो हाम्रोमा कहाँ जोत्नु तिमीरोमा हुन्न चुपला घाम कस्तो लागिरहेछ सुता चुपा कन्ट्र्याक्ट अबे भाइ साहब फेनोमिनल फिनिसिङ मोमेन्टम ड्रिबलिङ एक दिन बाँकी सबैको एक दिन यो पनि एक दिन यो पनि एक दिन मलाई इन्भाइट हान अन छौ र कहाँ छौ र अनि म अन आउँछु अनि जोत्नु पर्छ भोसडी के लेखायो अहिले तू है तो दिल धड़कता
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Beckham.
Footballing width usually identifies...
And a header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Madrid finding himself had a shot. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. He scored! 2-0, and in next to no time. And yes, it's him again. Rangers are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking...
Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Del Piero. And the ball's come, and another try! Oh, he hit that sweetly. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, here's a chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Endrick brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ball is over the line.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And they're quick to get it back. He's got a side of goal. Kubo. Gnabry going face to face with his great rival. He is through here. Now that pass has been well intercepted. Schneider did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Del Piero. Marquinhos. Madrid have it back and can go again. Gnabry. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero. Schneider. It's Schneider! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Costa Curta. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Beckham. Interesting ball. And the pass is intercepted. Gnabry is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery...
He's got the shot away! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Rangers have the chance to go the other way. Gnabry.
There will be 3
Beckham.
minutes added time.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Looking for the run. We expected better, and so did he. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. There's the shot! Vardiol attempts a clearance. In he goes again! And he has kept it out somehow. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Rangers are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Rangers in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Nice sequence of passes, this. Beckham could move up a gear here. Belletti. Now it's Del Piero. Gnabry. It's Belletti. And it's Gnabry. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Rangers making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
He's got away. Del Piero! That was superb goalkeeping.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, played right into his path. Header! Now, who's going to be first to this?
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants to...
And the shot! Neymar. Marquinhos does want to stand firm and defend it. Got a shot away! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Belletti. Floated up and over. No way through. Cambiasso. Cafu. Gently done. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Beckham. Gnabry. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Del Piero.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Schneider. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, Red, nice interception. Adams. Belletti. And that interception was most necessary. Shapes to shoot.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Messi. Beckham. And it's Belletti. Cambiasso does really well to win the ball there. Schneider.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cafu. Looking tidy in possession here. Belletti. Gnabry. Belletti. He won't be happy with that one. Good spot, he's seen the run, and he's managed to get free. And here's Del Piero. Vardiol. And that will be it. Rangers can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. He won't be happy with that one. Something rather special, Jim, isn't there, about Take Kubo's outrageous dribbling skills?
Yeah, the kind of player everyone loves to watch, Peter, myself included. There's much more to his game than just dribbling there.
Terrific header! Goal! Rangers! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Some really good ball movement. Beckham. Played out to the right. He is through here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's a key interception. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Messi. And it's Belletti. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Bout of passing here, really. Shot a goal! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Gnabry. And the pass is intercepted. Gnabry is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Messi. And he's found the way past. Now the finish! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, what a climb! And here comes the corner. Rangers with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And it's Neymar. Madrid finding their passes. Dolphin. Speculative strike. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Rangers are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Messi climbs up big. He has done it. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Rangers are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important...
And here's a chance! Davids has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Out to the right. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Rangers go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, yet another intercept.
And Messi! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight at that, it was too late.
Rangers find a position of real strength now. Dink through. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's been given away. Oh, he's in! Shapes to shoot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Rangers have their second corner now. It's a mighty effort! Outstanding save to keep that out. Rangers have their third corner.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Big header! He arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
60 minutes played. Aim forwards. Kubo. Beckham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, no joy this time. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's had a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
That's headed upfield. Now it's Gnabry. Gnabry going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Nunez! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Del Piero. And it's Griezmann. Oh, that's ambitious. And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Coming on to replace him is number 10, Ivan Perisic.
That has been knocked clear. Neymar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Griezmann. He'll try from distance. That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And here's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, this looks sharp. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Perisic. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Cafu. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Picked out brilliantly. Davids is there to clear. Haaland. The referee's awarded a free kick. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Well, this certainly fits the bill.
Griezmann! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Number 19.
Had a shot.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Brilliantly cut out. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Perisic. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's fabulous. Nunez! And that is the last effort of the game. Rangers, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now, who's going to be first to this?
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
That's a sharp pass. Plays the ball back. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now the finish! And that has fair fizzed. And here's Gnabry. And here's Gnabry. Chance for the header! Oh, it's another chance! And again!
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
I'm surprised by your assessment there.
One of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
Pinged towards the front line. Del Piero. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vardiol spots it and intercepts. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater...
Up he goes! Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Adams. He could be in here. Del Piero. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. He's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Not the best distribution from the... Good effort from distance. And the keeper can swallow it up.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Beckham. And it's Belletti.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Gnabry. Approaching the half-hour mark. Gnabry.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
It's their second corner of the game. Real chance. He's had a hit! Goal! Rangers! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Cafu. And that has been cleared. Has a look and has a go. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckham carries the ball down the right.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Right, looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. That's a nicely measured pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Belletti. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Out for a throw. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Schneider. Neymar. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Gnabry. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Rangers, he's got a side of goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Interesting ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cambiasso. Chance here to counter. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of
speculative strike. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chance! Belletti. Neymar. He's found a way through. He's gone for goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. No, again, there's no way through.
The attendance
60 minutes played.
71,550.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Gnabry. And a header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Neymar. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero! Oh, another save.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
He's picked his way through. Endrick. He is through here. Kubo. Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Beckham.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Gnabry. Good spot, he's seen the run. Gnabry, hit into the mid. Terrific header! Kubo. Madrid are looking to break at pace. And here's Gnabry. Gnabry making good progress on the right-hand side.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Rangers moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Number 5. Coming on to replace him is number 4, David
Baresi.
Villa.
Oh, there's a probing ball. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well
There will
played,
be 1
well
minute
stopped.
added time.
David Villa belts one. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rangers have their third corner. Schneider. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.